question. Honourable Leader of Opposition.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir. Mr. Deputy Speaker, I have given notice of the following private notice question addressed to the Honourable Minister of National Infrastructure, whether in regard to the construction sector he will, for the benefit of the House, obtain from the Construction Industry Authority information as to the number of large and small contractors currently registered thereunder, B, projected growth for this sector over the next 5 years, and C, strategy to support same.
Minister.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, as you are aware, the construction industry is a very dynamic sector which comprises the construction of buildings, roads, bridges, drains, dams, among others. The public as well as the private sector play a key role in the development of the construction sector. A number of measures have been announced in the budget speech to give the much-needed impetus to a crippling construction sector. Madam Speaker, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, sorry. Pertaining to Part A of the question, I have been informed that there are 36 large contractors and 1,463 small contractors. I'm sure the Leader of the Opposition has forgotten to add the medium category contractors in his question, but for transparency's sake, I'm going to provide the information. There is a third category of medium contractors, which is divided into medium 1 and medium 2, comprising 31 and 362 respectively. Madam Speaker, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, therefore, the CIA categorizes contractors into 4 categories, namely small with a ceiling of 20 million rupees per contract, medium 2 with a ceiling of 200 million per contract, medium 1 with a ceiling of 500 million, and large which has no ceiling. It has been found that over time, concerns have been raised regarding the relevance and the effectiveness of the current grading system. This includes the gap between the different ceilings, misalignment with the actual financial and technical capacity of contractors. This led to challenges faced by contractors in progressing from one grade to another, and problems faced by new entrants in the construction business to secure registration. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, Mauritius being Mauritius, a huge number of contractors being of small size do not register with the CIA. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I have to reassure the contractors that the CIA is coming up with a series of innovative measures to support the development and growth of construction industry. These include a new contractors grading system, second, a feasibility study on building information modeling, third, updating of the existing national schedule of rates which date back to 2021, fourth, the development of the national building code, and fifth, introduction of a security of payments legislation. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, pertaining to Part B of the question, I would like to remind the Honourable Leader of the Opposition that the statistical figures are quite dynamic and not static. The previous government indicated a growth rate of 25% in 2023, which has now been revised to 13.3%. The previous government was very apt in inflating statistics in almost all sectors. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I don't want to indulge in forecasts which will prove us all wrong, but I can safely state that once confidence of the citizens restored in all our institutions, which were not here, with the new government we are restoring the confidence in all institutions, our sector will certainly be an engine of growth in the next 5 years. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, with the new budgetary provisions, I'm sure that in the next couple of years, the economy should be back on track and interest in this sector grow even higher. I would not like to engage in futile forecasts as was being done with the previous government. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, pertaining to Part C of the question, the construction sector fully qualifies to be registered as SME, where various benefits under several schemes are being given. For the present financial year and to date, 199 small and medium contractors have benefited directly from jointly worked schemes relating to technology, ERPS, equipment consultancy, and others. The above figure added to 391 beneficiaries from the previous 3 years takes the total number of beneficiaries from small and medium contractors to 590 direct beneficiaries of scheme offered by SME Mauritius over the past 4 years. The CIA, in its venture to ensure that the appropriate skills and trainings are transmitted to the contractors, regular trainings are provided on project management, on health and safety issues, on bidding procedures, dispute resolution, among others. I'm also advised by the DBM that there exists a loan scheme for small contractors. However, although the maximum loan is 25 million, there has been no application received from small contractors. Was it not seulement une mesure d'annonce for small contractors? Because although the scheme has existed, no one has been able to benefit from it. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I intend to talk to the Prime Minister and the Minister of Finance so that we can revisit and re-engineer these loan schemes. The intent of this government has been made clear in the current budget and in the budget speech. I'm going to ensure that necessary amendments are brought to the CIA Act. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, 2 major road projects have been recently announced in the budget speech, namely the M4 and the Ring Road Phase 2. I fail to understand why during the past 10 years these projects were not deemed to be a priority, despite the fact that these projects would not only make life of inhabitants of the surroundings easier, but will give our tourists a second route from Plaisance to the north via the east coast. The Ring Road will also decrease the stress level of all drivers coming in and out of Port Louis every day due to their professional commitments. All necessary consultations will be undertaken and the alignment of the Ring Road will be worked out with consultation with all the stakeholders. May I also, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, remind the House of the gross negligence of the MSM government, which has been announcing en grand fanfare the Rivière des Anguilles Dam, but unfortunately 10 years nothing happened. Again, in the present budget, funds have been earmarked to make this happen, and we are committed to it. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I can assure everyone that during this mandate, this project will be successfully implemented, not for the sake of implementation, but to alleviate the hardship to everyone who are deprived from basic necessities of life, water, which is potable, drinkable, and safe for consumption. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, with an investment of about 180 billions in the coming 5 years in public infrastructure, you need not be an economist to know that there will be a multiplier effect over the whole economy in the next 5 years, as there will be lots of jobs creation leading to opportunities in all regions of Mauritius, which will further create more wealth in line with the vision of this government. Would you believe that in 2025, Mauritius does not have the building information modeling, which should have made this sector more dynamic, efficient, as well as effective? The BIM project, which should have been implemented long ago, was completely forgotten by the previous regime, but in all fairness to the sector, I've ensured that we are going to initiate this project in weeks to come, with understanding that in a couple of years we have a proper system in place. This system will be equipped with the appropriate platform for everyone to share knowledge and information so that the efficiency of projects which have a positive impact, not only in terms of cost, but in terms of effectiveness. Thank you, Mr. Deputy.
Honourable Leader Opposition.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I note that the Honourable Minister has not provided us with any forecast for such an important sector. Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, the latest report of the IMF on Mauritius first acknowledges the contribution of the construction sector in terms of real GDP growth and recognizes that the sector is resilient. Will the Honourable Minister agree that with the measures announced in this budget for the construction sector, it will lead to contraction of the sector and also to job losses in that sector?
Honourable Minister.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, when I listened to the Leader of the Opposition saying that there will be a contraction in the construction sector, I am not agreeable with him, but I must remind him that we are investing 180 billion over the 5 years, but we must also bear in mind, despite the budgetary situation that they left us behind, with a debt of 642 billion rupees in the country, with all the debts that we have to pay in different sectors. Despite that, the Minister of Finance, the Prime Minister, il n'a pas hésité de mettre l'argent where we must put in all construction, in development, in infrastructure, in dams, in roads, in buildings. We have invested where we have to invest, and I'm sure that this investment will bring growth and will bring growth in the country.
Thank you. So, can the Honourable Minister inform the House of the number of new public infrastructure projects that the government will implement over the next 3 years?
I think if the Leader of the Opposition would have gone through the budget, he would have known the projects that or if he would have gone in the estimates. It is well detailed because now we have presented a program-based budgeting. So all the projects, the dams, the drains projects, the buildings projects, the schools, new schools, the repair to school, all these are found in the budget. If you would have taken pain to go through that, you would have known.
Honourable Leader Opposition.
Yeah, only 2 important projects are in the budget, and that too will be implemented during the 3rd year. Will the Honourable Minister inform the House whether since the presentation of this budget, he has met with the representatives of big, medium and small contractors to discuss with them the measures for the construction sector in the budget?
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I think the first part of his question was, in the budget speech, he saw only 2 projects. I think all the details are not in the budget speech. They are in the PSIP program, they are in the annex, they are in the estimates. If you go through the estimates, you go through the annex, you go through the PSIP, you will see all the projects are detailed. Now, the Leader of the Opposition is asking me whether since the presentation of the budget, I met the Association of Contractors. Let me tell him, let me remind him that I met the contractors, the Association of Contractors. Since I took office, I met them once or twice, but now it's only 2 weeks that every day we are in the House, we are debating the budget. So once the budget, if they will ask for an appointment, certainly they will get an appointment, and I will be more happy to meet them. No.
Yes, Honourable Leader Opposition.
Yes, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir. The NDU and the LDA, 2 strategic departments of this ministry in the fight against climate change, have been transferred to the Ministry of Local Government. Can you explain the reasoning behind?
What is the reason that go behind?
I think I will ask the leader of the opposition to be patient because we have not yet voted the budget. So be a bit patient, then you will know.
Next question.
Yes. Mention is made in the budget of the construction of the phase 2 of the Ring Road project. I believe that phase 2, Mr. Deputy Speaker, of that project will again include the construction of 2 tunnels through the mountains. Is the Honourable Minister aware that this region is landslide prone?
Again, I think the Honourable Leader of the Opposition has not gone through the budget. Because we are not embarking on phase 2 right now. There is money for consultancy for phase 2. There are geotechnical funds have been provided for consultancy work, and we have said that we are going to rework the alignment, and we are going to go through consultation with the people, those who are living on the alignment over there. So,
Next question.
Now, if he is giving that reply before announcing the project, can he inform the House whether that project is technically feasible?
I just said that we are appointing consultant. I don't know whether this is so simple. You can't understand a simple answer. I'm not a consultant. We are appointing a consultant to go to do the work, and then we'll report to the ministry, and then from there on we'll see.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, in terms of environmental concerns, will the Minister agree that the construction of those 2 tunnels will disrupt the mountain ecosystem, and it will be a project with a lot of legal risks?
Again,
The Minister answer,
Mr.
please.
Deputy Speaker, sir, again, I'm not an engineer. That's why we appoint consultant. That's why we appoint professional to do the work. So let them do the work, and then when we get the report, we'll see.
My next question is not an engineering-based question. Will the Minister inform the House that when the Ring Road project will be completed, it will not be subjected to toll road charges?
I think the leader of the opposition wants to make the people outside have fear. So that's why he is coming with the idea of toll. We have never discussed about toll idea.
Listen to the answer.
Who said that? You read that in the budget?
Action, next question.
Can I ask Honourable Asia Baden to withdraw what he just said? He said that I'm lying in the House.
I said that. I said another lie.
You did not
Just like
say.
you lied about the Prime Minister buying a new car. Liar, liar, liar. So that's the fact. Withdraw the car. I'm not withdrawing. You can't say things like that.
Because, sir, if he spurts out untruths, I cannot say that he's speaking the truth. Now, he has to understand what I'm speaking the truth. He is not telling the people the truth. He has lied about the Prime Minister buying a car, and he said it in a standing position. Apologize.
Come on, sir. So you will have an opportunity to explain about the car, and he will have an opportunity to clarify matters.
You cannot attack the character of another member unless by a motion. You cannot.
He hasn't.
But you can't call someone to his face a liar in this parliament.
He has not treated.
So I will ask you to ask him to withdraw that.
Hold up. He has not treated. I have. Excuse me. I have listened carefully to what the Honourable. He has never said that he's a liar. He has said what he has said. What I've heard is that what Honourable Minister Mohammed has said, what he has said is a lie. He has not said that the Honourable Leader of the Opposition is a liar. Let's carry on. No, I've not heard him say liar. We'll verify.
Deputy Speaker, sir, that we suspend the sitting for you to listen to what he said.
We'll have an opportunity to listen, and if there is a need to make a statement, we'll make a statement after. Let's carry on with the PNQ.
So you did not call him a liar right now?
No, he said, no, come on. I've already, no. Honourable Jewel, please. Which order? Which point of order?
To preserve the decorum of the House. You cannot call someone a liar. He could say he's not speaking the truth. But to go and attack his character. To preserve the decorum of the House.
I've already stated that what I heard Honourable Mohammed said is that what the leader of the opposition has said is a lie. He has never attacked his characters or saying that he's a liar. Now, if you want me later to listen to the audio, we will listen and come to a statement. Let's carry on with the PNQ, please. Next question.
May I, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, to humbly request you to suspend the sitting and listen to whether they said the word liar. Because this is not acceptable in this parliament, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir.
Do you have a next question, Honourable Leader? Yes. The session will not be suspended. We'll take our time to listen to the recording. And like I said, if need be, we'll come statement and ask and see if the word liar has been used against your character, then we'll take up the matter. Come on, let's listen. Thank you.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, is the Honourable Minister aware of the number of contractors working on government projects who have not been paid since the beginning of this year? Will inform the House when those contractors will be paid?
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, I prefer laugh when it's because of their mismanagement of the finance, of the public finance, that today in hospitals, overtime are not being paid. Contractors we are delayed payment for contractors because of their mismanagement. They overspend and they put the country where the country is today. It's their doing, it's not our doing. We are trying with this budget, once finance, because...
Let the Minister reply, please. Let's all listen to the reply of the Honourable Minister.
It is their budget that we are managing. It's not our budget. 24, 25, it's your budget. So you have to answer to that. Why funds are not available in the different ministries to pay. So it's an own goal for yourself.
Honourable Adiyajval.
Yes, so may I ask the Honourable Minister, the construction industry is going to be impacted, as we know, by climate change. And one of the major impacts is flooding. He has promised, along with the Alliance du Changement, to make public the land drainage, the land drainage. I am asking my question, may I, without interruption? So where is the master plan? Where is the flood map that was supposed to be made public 8 months ago? Where is it? When can we expect it to be made public? Along with the land drainage master plan.
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, in all transparency, we are going to give the answer. There was a land drainage master plan. Government decided to set up a technical committee to look after that master plan, and that technical committee will produce a report. Once the report is ready, then government will decide what to do with that report.
Let's listen to our friend from Mauritius.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir. Can the Honourable Minister confirm whether the NDU NLDA will continue to implement drains projects in roadways to help the construction industry, as well as to remedy the flooding problems they have at the various places as identified.
Let me just inform my good friend that we already have 3 projects which are at ready for award stage in roadways, 3 drains projects, major drain projects.
Thank you. May I ask the Minister, with regards to the Drain Infrastructure Construction Limited, which caters for the construction of drain, which he has criticized in the past for for opacity in awarding contract, it doesn't fall under the Procurement Act. Can we know whether the Minister has appointed a new board, and whether funding has been made available for contracts to be given under the Drain Infrastructure Company Limited for transparency?
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, we know the Drain Infrastructure Company Limited who was the chairman? That the same Mr. Gopi, who has benefited from the MSM regime for 3.4 billion rupees. And once, listen, you put a question, at least have the manner to listen.
Listen to the question.
You put a question whether the board has been constituted. Yes. And we have reviewed the board. It is Mr. Nastili with the chairman, and not like Mr. Gopi. And we have a full board constituted, and we have revamped that DICL. And I must tell you, compared to what it was before, where they do not seek even the clearance of Ministry of Finance, launch contract. There are certain contracts have already been started, contract not signed. This is things of the past. Now, they work according to regulation, strict regulation that the DICL is performing. And you ask whether funds are available. 2.4 billion rupees have been put in the budget for drains. Go and read your budget.
Leader of Opposition.
Yeah, one last question.
Last question.
Deputy Speaker, sir. Can the Honourable Minister inform the House how many projects implemented by the former government he has inaugurated since he has assumed office?
Mr. Deputy Speaker, sir, you can have started a project, but when we came in government, we had to monitor that project. We had to do improvement in that project. And you want to know what you did? You made cycle lanes everywhere just to make money. Go and see the cycle lanes in what state they are today. You can go and see. Nobody is cycling on that. So we are going to review all these mess in which you have used public money just to make a mess.
No more question? No more question? So we go to the next item.
Motion.
Motion.